Grabbing the brisket back, guys, doing a quick tutorial video on injecting briskets. You guys have not seen the video that we did where we seasoned the brisket. Go ahead and check it out after you get done with this one, of course. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the Grabbing the Brisket page so you can follow along to all the other awesome videos that we're doing. So come on in and let's do a little brisket injection. So all our briskets we inject with beef broth. I mean, so you can go with the Swansons or whatever you're comfortable with using. This one right here, it's just Swanson's beef broth. So probably about a cup will do for a brisket. And injectors, there's all kinds of different injectors out there on the market. I think this is one we just picked up at the grocery store. So any one of them will do. So we'll kind of give you an idea of how to go in and do it. One thing you want to watch out about, so there's a lot of injections on the market. Some we've used, some are really good, some are like, didn't really notice the difference or whatever, but a lot of them have chemicals, and I say chemicals, that like phosphates and stuff, tenderizers and all that good stuff in there. So for home use, we don't really typically use those. When we're on the competition trail and we're doing the cooking, yeah, we have. I mean, if you're going up against 100 other briskets, you got to do a little jacking up these briskets a little bit. But the phosphates just help kind of retain the moisture for these. But for backyard cooking, we're just going to go with the good old beef broth, kind of inject that beef flavor back into the brisket. I like doing the grid pattern. You see them all the time where you want to inject maybe one spot every inch or so. And then you're just going to keep going and going and going. And I go all the way back until I hit probably about here. There's really no need to inject the point part of it because it's so marbled. There's going to be so much flavor there in that piece of meat. So you really want to stick to this flat portion to really drive home a lot of flavor into that meat. And I'm going to go right in and start going to town. You see a lot of people say go against the grain or go with the grain. I like doing both. Some of these injections that you need to watch out about, if it's really dark, it will stain the meat. And so competition might look bad, but home use, hey, if it tastes good, it's flavor, okay, knock your sock off, go for it. So probably about maybe, this has like a little measurement, so I should go maybe a quarter little spot there, move over about an inch, another quarter spot. You really start seeing that meat kind of swell up. I think this one that I'm using is a low sodium beef broth. Just kind of controlling that salt content that you put in there because we're going to hit the outside of it a lot as well. So I'm just kind of making like little pockets in there. This can get a little messy. Start squirting out. Kind of want to start, as you're squeezing, just kind of back the needle up. Kind of helps with the squirting out, because you sit there and jam that needle in there and you just fill a big old pocket full of injection. It's going to pop out. And that's about it, guys. And I'm gonna sit there and continue. I'm gonna come back and go against the grain. So I was going with the grain. Now I'm gonna come back and go against it. Just really want to make sure I get that flavor everywhere. Just basically go until you feel comfortable. obviously if it's squirting out everywhere, you know that you got this thing juiced up pretty good. One last little shot here. Boom. I've seen people inject, rub, and throw it on a pit, or I've seen people inject and let it sit in the refrigerator and let that marinate overnight. We typically just inject and then season up and throw on a pit. Okay, hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Check out the seasoning video that we're gonna have after this. Stay tuned.